Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing 7 Days to Die, and I was pretty excited for this game because I wanted, another zombie survival game on Xbox One because there hasn't really been one since really State of Decay, and it's multiplayer, and I love multiplayer zombie games. I've been excited for DayZ to come to console for a long time. Still waiting on that one. H1Z1 supposed to come to PS4 and Xbox One supposedly this August, which is definitely exciting. It'll be a lot better than this. So, first off, I have to say this game looks awful. It does. It looks fucking shit. I did a video a while back on how I thought this game looked horrible, and it stays true today. I thought maybe the gameplay and it'll be more fun, and maybe it's going to make up for it, but not really. Not really. Not at all. The game is clunky. It's slow. Your character moves at the speed of a fucking rock. I don't know if any of you played the 360 indie games a lot, but I did. I played a lot of the 360 indie games. $1 little fucking shitty things made by devs that were just thrown on the console for fun. One of those games was Apox Z. Now, Apox Z was clunky, it looked awful, and it looked like it was fucking made in 2013. But it was fun. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that, well made. But it had regular updates, it was fun, they tried to improve the game. It was better made than this game, and it's being published by someone as big as Telltale. Come on, Telltale, this is what you're publishing? This is the stuff we're going to expect from you? Are you kidding me? It's pathetic. I mean, granted, the game has its moments. It's kind of fun crafting and building stuff, but you're thrown in with, no explanation. You don't really know what you're doing. And, there's no real tutorial, at least that I could figure out anyways, and you kind of have to figure everything out on your own, and that's fine, Now, Minecraft does that well, Ark does it, a bunch of games do it just fine, but it's so bored, I don't even know how to fucking make a house properly, and you only have 7 days before a giant horde comes to kill you. And the game, like I said, graphically, it's pathetic. The render distance is so little. When you look in the distance, you can only see about 20-30 feet in front of you. You could say that's a gameplay design, oh, it's supposed to be foggy and eerie and misty and scary, spooky, wow. But it just comes off as bad looking. If you look in the distance right now, it just looks like shit. It doesn't create a sense of eeriness. Now, I will say, on your first night and when it's nighttime, you do get a little bit spooked. You're like, oh god, these zombies are trying to kill us. But that brings me to the zombies. They're fucking shit. The AI is shit. Their path movement is awful. They look like shit. They spawn so randomly and they're really dumb. They just don't function. The Minecraft zombies are better than these. Player movements are shit. The way your camera moves is shit. The way other people look is shit. It's so easy to kill a zombie. You just walk up to them with your fucking wooden club, and you hit them, and then they fall to the ground, and then you beat them until they die. Guns are fucking worthless. The crafting is really intricate, and I think that could be, I'm sure the crafting is fine, but it's so hard to play the game. It's so hard to get interested and want to play more and want to build, because it's just so clunky and bad. The fucking map, it's awful. Waypoints are really fucking weird. It's hard to navigate. The fucking supply drops, their perspective, it looks like they're a lot closer than they actually are. And as far as looting goes, I actually do like the looting system. I like that you have to collect fiber. You can hit the grass and it will get the plant fibers. The looting is kind of nice. You can find houses, broken down houses. You can find perfectly built towns too that you can loot and search through them and such. It's the maps. I chose a randomly generated one, and it's pretty fucking awful. It's bland. There's nothing interesting about it. It's not like a Minecraft world. It's just swamps mainly with roads, and to find anything you have to follow the roads really, and it looks bad. That's my main complaint with this game, is it's hard to look at. It really is hard to look at. When you're playing this game, you don't feel interested. You don't want to continue playing because it looks like fucking ass. I know I talk about that a lot, but it is a really big problem. The game was made by probably fucking 10 people, and if it was, good job on them. But if this was marketed as an indie game, I wouldn't be as mad. But this is a full $30 game. $30 is how much this game is worth. The only reason it costs that much is because Telltale is publishing it. If it wasn't, it would probably be like $5. That's really how much I see this game being worth. It's not worth it. Do not buy 7 Days to Die. This game is clunky, graphically awful, and if you know me, I'm not a graphics guy. I don't typically shit on games for their graphics, but it's 2016. This is unacceptable. I believe I said the same thing in my video when I originally talked about how the graphics look to begin with. It's unacceptable in 2016 to have a game that looks like this that isn't made by an indie dev. It is probably made by an indie dev, I believe. I cannot remember the developer's name, but being published by Telltale, the people who brought us The Walking Dead, Telltale's Game of Thrones, Telltale's Borderlands, that's unacceptable. But, this is just my opinion, as always. You're allowed to like the game. I know it has a very big PC community. From what I understand, I'm sure there's a good mods and that make the game better, but it's not necessarily boring to per se. It's just not fun to play. The game it's not really enjoyable. It's just constant walking and killing zombies. I'm waiting for DayZ. Save the money that you would spend on this game for H1Z1, which is going to come out in August. Save that and do not buy this game. But as always, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the game. And for my overall score, I think I'm going to give this game really just a 3 out of 10. It's not a good game. It has some redeeming qualities, and if you are a really big Zombies fan and you cannot just wait for H1Z1 or for DayZ to come out, then, have fun, I guess. It's all personal preference. The game, like I said, has some redeeming factors, but they're far and few between. So like I said, leave your opinions in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.